So you want unlimited Claude Code for free. Today we are setting up that by using OpenCode and Minimax Model. No complicated stuff, just configuration and done. So for that, first open the OpenCode, and then from here we go to the API section and copy your API key. For that, create your API key and then just give it a name. So I just give the API cloud name and the key will be created. Now copy this key and then we will go to the Claude folder and find the settings.json. So we are here in the Claude folder. So here we can see that we do have settings.json file. This is where the real setup happens. Now inside the settings.json, you have to paste your API key. For this, we're going to use the Minimax model. So let's open this with the notepad. Over here, you can see that you have the JSON format. So inside this session, you have to paste your API key and then you have to save it. Also, there are a lot of options like which model you want to configure with. So for my case, I have set my model to Minimax M2.5 free one, and you just have to save this. After saving this key, we just come to the VS Code. Here in the VS Code, you have to run it via command prompt. So let's open the command prompt here. So if you haven't installed the Claude CLI before in your system, then you just can watch the video I have released before, and there you will set it up from the scratch and you can run it in the VS Code. So for our case, it's already installed and configured, so let's just give a command to run it. Now you can see that the Claude is running, the CLI is running, and it's already detecting the Minimax M2.5 free model. So now the model is already available. Just let's write one message and check it if it's already connected in a manner and if it's giving the response or not. So yeah, it's responding now. So let's raise the bar a little bit higher and then let's give it a task. I'll create one prompt and then paste it over here in the CLI, and let's check it out how accurate it will develop the product which I want. Now for the final test, let's give it a real prompt. I'll ask it to create a beautiful landing page for a plant nursery website, and I want everything inside a single index.html file with inline CSS and JavaScript. So I'll give it a prompt. Just let me paste the prompt over here in the CLI. So I have pasted. Now let's wait how long it takes and then what kind of design it creates in a final manner. So yeah, it's thinking and using the thinking model, and then it will later switch in the accent model too. It's asking me the bunch of permissions. So it want me to edit the file in index.html. So I said yes. Now it's writing the index.html file. So boom, it was so quick, man. So let's check it out how the design became. Now let's run it. All right, and the result actually looks pretty impressive. I created a complete modern landing page for a plant nursery website called Verdant Heaven. You can see the hero section looks really cool and clean. Good typography and the spacing is very proper. Soft color and palette. Even the layout feels professionally designed. And this is the crazy part. All of this was generated inside a single index.html file with the inline CSS and JavaScript. It even added smooth hover animations, transitions, product card, navigation bar, responsive section automatically. So here in the featured plant section, you can see that it has some plants it created by itself, but not the actual real photo, but it's just like a placeholder over here. And you can literally take this to a full customization and connect the backend later and turn it into a real business website if you really want to. Design is really nice, but just to take things up to the next level, I just want to give some other prompt and check how actually it generates. So for that, let's give it a prompt for adding the glass morphism in number. And let's see how it creates and bring out the effect. As per the prompt, Claude is saying that it already had added the glass morphism in the navigation bar with 10% opacity and 75% uh, opacity in the scroll state. So let's check it out how it become. Yeah, here in the navbar section, I can see that the blurriness and transparency is in a great subtle way. So yeah, it already did the work as I was wanting. Before we finally pack up our things, let's give one final prompt to it. I am just tempting myself to give more and more prompt because it's really impressive. Um, Now I want it to add a parallax effect in the hero image, and let's see if it can add that effect or not. So let's give a prompt. Claude is taking much more time for the complex task, then you just can ask it without interrupting by /btw, and you can ask your question by keeping the current task to make the changes. So yeah, it's saying that the parallax effect should be more visible this time. Before also it made the parallax effect, but that was not the way I was wanting. So let's see, let's check it out how it became. Here we are in the index.html after adding the parallax effect, and let's check if the effect is working or not. Wow, it's working. It's working more than I was expecting. Wow, yeah. This animation is really soft now, much more complex and much more, soothing than before. I'm planning to replace my current setup and use this Minimax M2.5 with the Claude CLI now. So that's how you can set the Claude Code Unlimited using Code API with Minimax Model and configuring it with the Claude CLI. Now everything is connected through the settings.json, and you can now create whatever you want and whenever you want. Honestly, the result came out really clean and shows how powerful AI coding tools have become for a rapid development task. This much is for today. I will meet you next time with other amazing contents. Maybe next time I will make a video about how to use the NVIDIA API Key Unlimited with your CLI and with the OpenCode model also. Thank you for watching.